Hello you guys and welcome back to Brittany Allen Crafts. I have 2 fall DIYs for you. You can use these for Thanksgiving decor as well. I do want to apologize for being gone. I will tell you guys more about that later. If you didn't watch my last video, you didn't hear that we bought a house. So that's where I've been packing and unpacking. But let's go ahead and get started on this first DIY. You're going to need 2 of these orange signs or pumpkin signs from Dollar Tree. To start off, you're going to remove the raffia, the jute, and then that little metal leaf. So I'm now going to put some caulk in those holes and smooth that out. And then I'm just going to grab my Old Faithful, my trusty Waverly ivory chalk paint, and give one of the signs 3 coats of the ivory paint. So now I'm just going to add my chicken wire by cutting it and bending it and folding it around to the back. You could probably hot glue it, and they also have craft chicken wire, but yeah, not really much else to be able to say about what I did. I cut it and folded it, and much like when you add contact paper or you wrap a present. Alright, while we have a little time, I want to give everyone who participated in the Dollar Tree Halloween DIY Challenge a much deserved shout out. I'll have their channels linked in the description. Definitely consider checking them out after this video. Alright, thanks so much for participating in the October Challenge. Sandra's Crafting Corner, Chemo Craft, Shabby French Door, Jackie Burns Creations, Susan Gazaway DIY, Simply Becky D, Connie's Nails and Creative Creations, Glitzy Stitches Home DIY, Sandy McKenzie Lumber Mill, Rosalie's Craft Creations, and last but certainly not least, Indie Annie Jones. Once again, thank you so much for participating. I hope that you'll join us in the next challenge. While I'm on the subject of shoutouts, if you'd like a shout out for you or your YouTube channel, or if you'd like someone special to you to hear their name along with a short message in an upcoming video, all I ask is for you to share at least one of my videos and then comment shared in the comment section of that video with the name of the person and any message if you have one. Also, if you are receiving a shout out for your YouTube channel and you make videos, you're a YouTuber, I'll also add a link to your channel in the description of the video. I always do shout outs for those who share my videos, but I don't know how long I'll be doing this for the shout outs, but I wanted to do something special for Christmas. Alright, as you've seen, I'm using a mixture of pumpkin orange, crimson red by Apple Barrel to paint the second pumpkin sign orange. Now, I'm borderline obsessed with this lace by Beads from BeeBeeCraft's website. If you want to pick some up, I will have all the products I use from them in the description, as well as any products I use from Walmart as well. So I'm just going to roll it out, which I'm really liking it in a roll like this. Also, side note, I did get a cutting mat the other day. Magazines work, but can get messy, as you can imagine. So I'm just going to cut out 2 pieces and use a crap ton. Yes, crap ton is an actual measurement. Also, when you add your lace, make sure to try to line up the pattern. It doesn't have to be perfect, but just try to line it up to, some extent. But yeah, so I'm just going to add my Mod Podge, and then I will lay down the first piece. And then, like I said, I will try to line up the pattern to some degree. It won't be perfect, but you literally, the pattern won't be perfectly lined up, but you literally can't even tell it. Alright, while we have a second, I wanted to go ahead and tell you, if you haven't already and you enjoy this type of craft, I'd love to have you subscribe. If you do, go ahead and hit the bell as well so you know every time I upload. Also, give the video a thumbs up, and if you would share this video on your Facebook, Insta, or any other social media you have, as well as share with your friends and family, you would really be helping out the channel to grow, which I'd appreciate so very much. Alright. let's go ahead and get back to this first DIY, and this will be the third part of it. You will need one of these smaller pumpkin signs. This is the standalone. You will remove the sunflower, and I think you will have to have this shorter one with the sunflower and not the other one. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. You're going to go ahead and paint it with some black paint. I'm going to use this apple barrel paint, and I did 3 or 4 coats. I can't remember. So these are wood beads, and they're also from BeeBeeCraft, which, by the way, send these products to me for free. But yeah, the beads are by Pandahal Elite, and they include this little organizer along with the beads. And side note, other companies need to start doing this. Let me know down in the comments if you agree. So as you see, I'm just gluing the beads around the edges of the sign. You can leave a space in between them if you like. Just make sure you're gluing the beads down with the holes over to the side so you can't see them. Oh, and this is totally unrelated, but I just got a ton of new craft supplies, as well as some new things for the new house and some new clothes, and they're all budget friendly. Let me know down in the comments, is that something y'all want to see in the next couple weeks when I get my videos caught up. So I'm using this white jute from Walmart. You can use brown jute on all 3 of the stems, but I actually wrapped one of the big pumpkin stems with brown jute, and I did the other larger pumpkin stem in the white like this one. Since one sign is white and the other 2 are darker colors, I thought it worked a little better than doing all 3 in the dark jute. So once I was done wrapping this one with the jute, I went back and added a couple more beads to fill in the gap. I also ended up adding beads to the bottom along the base. So if you recreate this project, make sure you load each piece down with glue. If you're wanting this to be a super permanent piece that lasts multiple years, I definitely recommend using E6000 and a hot glue combo. But I'm just going to use hot glue since I want to be able to reuse all 3 of these signs next year. Yay! It's my favorite part of each project, embellishing time. I made this bow. It's a little different than any bow I made before, but I really think it's perfect for this DIY. I could be wrong though. Let me know if I'm just in denial about this bow, because I know it's very different. Also, I picked up that grateful sign at Walmart last year for like $2. So I'm just going to glue on these little leaves, and that is it. So here's a quick look at what that DIY turned out like, so you don't forget, since it was at the beginning of the video. As always, tell me what you think down in the comments. Let me know. And let's go ahead and move on to our second DIY, or our last DIY for this video. It is a little different from my usual farmhouse style, but it still fits in with the farmhouse look, just on a chicer side. Let me know if you guys like this type of DIY. I will do more in the future if you do. So you're just going to need one of these signs. You don't have to have white, but I'm going to be painting it white, so why not, huh? Then you don't have to do so many coats. I'm using Wicker White by Folk Art to paint the pumpkin. I'm only doing this so you won't be able to see the words when I add the contact paper. I'll be using this gray and white contact paper from the Dollar Tree. You can use whichever contact paper you prefer. So I know most of y'all have seen how you wrap things in contact paper, so I'm just going to show how I got started and what I did once I got to the stem. This beautiful work of art is Pearl Trim Chain by Benecreat, and it's from BeeBeeCraft's website. I'm just going to cut a piece to fit this little angle on the pumpkin. If you watched my BeeBeeCraft unboxing, you know that the description for this pearl trim said that the beads won't fall off when it's cut. Well, I can honestly tell you they were for sure telling the truth. Each pearl and rhinestone was actually held on by 3 different directions of a thread. And it's so stunning, y'all, especially when the light bounces off of it. I will be doing one more video for BeeBeeCraft. I'm going to do my first 2020 Christmas video, which I'm super excited for, and you can definitely look forward to seeing this pearl trim being used a lot. I wanted to show y'all this pearl and rhinestone sticker pack from Dollar Tree. It's similar to the pearl trim and a great alternative to recreate this using only Dollar Tree products. This is actually another type of trim I got from In Love Art Shop and thought it would be perfect to tie around the stem. So I just double knotted it and sort of draped it over the front. Now using some Dollar Tree pearl beads and some Dollar Tree silver wire, I added a few of the beads or a few of the pearl beads to one piece of wire and added some hot glue to secure it, as well as twisted the end so that they wouldn't fall off. And I did make a couple of them, making them each a little different from the other. I added a couple more pearls to one, and I think it looks really, really cute with them being different. And then I just added them to the back of the pumpkin with a little hot glue. Alright y'all, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it sparked some ideas and creativity in you. Don't leave without liking the video if you like it, as well as subscribe and share the heck out of this video. And don't forget to add the details in the comment that I'll need to know to give the shout out that you want.